we got a big deal with over 2,200 of these in the last 2 days that have been picked up. It comes to us from Home Reflections. The great Mary Beth Rowe was the one who trained me, and she taught me that when you see a quilt at QVC, buy it, because it is so rare that we have quilts here, and yet they become so popular. I think the fact that 2,200 of these were picked up in the last 2 days shows that Mary Beth Rowe truly does know everything. This here is a reversible quilt. You see this beautiful solid pattern on one side, and then you're going to have this gorgeous stripe pattern on the other. I love the texture, I love the definition of this, and I love the price. We are talking about a big deal price on a twin of $59.98. If you go up to a full $69.98, your queen is $79.98 and your king is $89.98. Now, we give you the shams as well. Those shams, they are going to have those cute buttons on the back with the stripe, and then you're going to have the solid pattern up front. If you get the twin, it's one sham. Every other size is going to have two shams that come with it. This color here that we have is our blue. We also have it in, are we calling this cream? White. This one is our white. Our pink. I'm going to bring Carrie out here. Carrie Lockman, you want to help me with the colors really quick?
I'm like,
I realized I didn't write my colors down on my card. Nice to see you, Carrie Lockman. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for helping us out. You are an interior designer that has been on every network possible, every TV show that you can imagine, and you're here as part of our Home Reflections line, which we love. Okay, so this color here is that blue.
Yes.
Then we go with the white.
We call it white, but you are correct in the fact that there is a warmer undertone in this. So think like an alabaster. It's not that it's not like that bright white. There's a definite warmth in there.
And then right here,
we're calling that peach, but I will say that it's more of like a pink rosy undertone.
Yeah.
Allie said this morning, Himalayan sea salt.
Oh, that's a really good way of describing
that. Isn't that a good one?
You're not kidding. Next to that here,
you know what? I call that tan, but I bet you that my team calls it something very fancy.
Well, it absolutely looks sand. It's called sand.
It's called sand, that's what it is. This one we're calling sage, but it definitely has a little bit more of a crispness. Think almost like an iceberg lettuce, a little pistachio as well.
I mean, as far as like trendy colors, hello to the sage. That one is super popular.
Yes, beautiful. And then I know this is definitely gray.
That one is the gray. Each one is reversible, and so you're actually getting two different designs here with this. But let's start off with why a quilt?
Why a quilt? Because it is the perfect weight, whether we're talking right now as we're entering that summer weather, coming out of that spring, but also as we go into fall and winter. Quilts are just beautiful to have on hand, whether you're using them as a layering piece. If you're somebody who sleeps hot as well, or it's for children nowadays, they love that like light quilt. They don't sleep with a top sheet. It's kind of like when you see kids out with shorts on and no pants in the winter.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a new thing. It's a new thing. Then they don't sleep with top sheets, and they love a nice quilt. Like my son loves this weight of a quilt, but a quilt is a really nice way to add that warmth. Especially this one gives you that gorgeous visual texture, but still being a solid pattern.
Well, I mean, right now, like it's late spring, it's almost summer, but there's those cool nights. It's the time of year where we sleep with the windows open, and it's a little bit drafty, and there's that breeze.
Yes.
And there is nothing better than getting into bed and just being wrapped up by that warm, beautiful quilt.
Yes.
Something that is so cozy, but also brings so much beautiful fashion to your bedroom.
Absolutely, you know, and a lot of times this time of the year, like we still want to have that comfort. We still want to have that snuggle. So maybe you are somebody who sleeps hot, or maybe you don't, you know, turn the AC all the way up and you just have that window open, but you still want to feel like you have something on you, but not too heavy. It really is that perfect weight. Why I love this specifically is because with Home Reflections, we bring a lot of quilts and comforters in. We only bring so many that are those solid colors, those really neutral, can mix and match with everything. You're getting this beautiful visual interest with what I call these. Are you ready for the very, very fancy name?
I am.
Pita pockets.
Oh, I love that. I love
They're a little bit like little pita pockets, little raviolis. Like,
it's so cute.
It has that little bit of a batting in there, so you do have a little softness. You have a little bit of that squish in there.
But doesn't that also help the material stay in place, though?
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
I remember having a quilt that someone in our family had made, and all the material went down to the bottom.
Shifted, yes, yes.
But this keeps it all exactly in place.
You are absolutely correct.
How do we wash this?
This is machine wash, tumble dry, just
Right.
like everything with Home Reflections. We keep it easy. And also, I want you to notice the feel on this. I always love to point out, if you could feel this at home, this is a buttery soft.
Oh my gosh,
We
yeah.
brought this in with our double brush sheet set just a few days ago. So this was there to complement it. Of course, it complements almost every set of sheets that you could have in your home. But I love that if you want to do a little stripe, and you'll notice, Justin, on these stripes, they're not like completely solid. There's a little freckling in there as well. So it's a little softer than just a deep, solid stripe.
Each and every size, you're saving $13 as part of this big deal price. This is a fantastic big deal that we have here for you, one that's been very, very popular since it launched 48 hours ago. So it's not been around for very long, and a couple thousand of these have already been picked up and are out of the door. Right here, this is going to be your light blue. We also have it in the white. There's your peachy keen, the sand, the sage, and the gray. I also learned they were written on my quilt, so thank you to the team that helped that. Your price here today is gonna be $59.98, $69, $79, or $89, so it's a $10 difference with the size. One sham with the twin, and then every other one is gonna get two of them. Carrie Loughlin, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I know, I'm gonna go get some steak in a little bit.
Please do, come walk out onto the set.
Oh my gosh, there's plenty of steak for every